Good morning, everyone. This is Margaret Fetty and Facebook Live from the University of Sewing at the Tailored Fit. And this morning is Friday, which you all know, but for us, that means we're going to talk about Bernina. And on Saturday mornings, we have added a Facebook Live at 9:30 also. And there we talk about fabrics and notions and different things like that. So tomorrow we will do that. But today, for you Bernina folks, or maybe you're hoping to be a Bernina person, I wanted to show you some wonderful things that are going on right now and let you know, very first off, we have a sale going on. And so we're going to do a big call out to the Stone City Quilters Guild, the Indianapolis Quilters Guild, the Columbus Quilters Guild, and the Bloomington Quilters Guild, and let you guys all know. Oh, and there's the state of Indiana's Quilters Guild too. And we want to let all of you know that right now, this weekend through the end of Monday, because of our lovely weather, we're giving you free shipping. So if you go on our website, theuniversityofsewing.com, we are going to have a free shipping. You need to use a coupon for this one, and it's really hard. It's free shipping. That's it. So go on our website, see what you want, and you get it shipped to you for free. So it's almost as good as being able to be here. So we want to let you know what's going on right now. This is the month of February. February is National Embroidery Month. And so we've got some sales going on. I want to tell you about those. And we've got some really special deals that are in-house only at our Bernina dealership. And we want to let you know about that. And if you don't know where we're at 611 West 11th Street in Bloomington, Indiana. And we are here to be the person who helps you with your Bernina, to be the place that you can go to have your questions answered, because we know you guys have all the creativity and you're like the best at all of these wonderful things, or maybe you're a beginner or maybe you're an expert. But we know about Berninas and we use them every day and we sew on them a lot, so we can help you with any problems with them. But let's talk about some really fun things that are going on in the Bernina world right now. So we're going to start off with these 2 feet. This is a 39 and a 39C, and I'm going to let Dave get in here and see those real closely. The first thing you should notice that they are clear, which makes them really nice to be able to be any of the sewing you're doing under those feet. It's going to be very nice, but notice one is wider than the other. If you've wondered what the 39 and the 39C mean, 39 means that this works with something, if you have a sewing machine that has a 5.5 millimeter width feed dog system, you're going to want to use the 39. If, on the other hand, you want to use, if you're using a 9 millimeter machine, this would be your 570. This would be your 480. This would be your 770s, any of the 7 series. So you've got all the 7, although I think the older 750 models, and maybe some of those aren't 9 millimeter. I will check into that, but see, that's why you have us. So if you have a specific model and you're not sure whether you want to have the 9 millimeter width foot or you want the 5.5, then you can just call us. Now, why in the world would you use these feet? Well, it turns out that they've got a wonderful little tunnel here underneath of them. And so when you're doing any kind of decorative stitching, especially if you want to use something like a 12 weight thread, this is going to go under it very easily because it's got a tunnel. And whenever you do decorative stitching, anything with a wide width, say even just a wide zigzag, and you're doing it close together for applique work, you are going to want to be able to go ahead and not have that get jammed up under the foot. Well, if that's happening, it's probably because you're using a foot that doesn't have this tunnel. I really like the fact that they're clear. I like the fact that they have markings on them, which help me figure out exactly where I'm placing things. And they are a very, very useful foot. And guess what? They're 25% off right now. And that's through the whole month of February. Now, the other thing we've got going on for National Embroidery Month is we have the Bernina Embroidery Software 8. Now, this Designer Plus software is the best software on the market for doing all of your digitizing work with embroidery. And to learn a lot more about that, we have our community studio classes, and we're offering those as virtual classes this probably for the entire going into probably June. All of the classes we would normally have that, they're all virtual. And so why we did that is because we know a lot of you are waiting to get your vaccine shots and things like that, so you're not really going out a lot yet. So we have those classes virtually. And so if you're interested in this software and you want to learn about it, and maybe you're not even sure that you are ready to make this purchase, although right now I'm going to tell you about a deal, and you're going to be really, it's probably the best deal of the year as far as getting this software. So the nice thing is that you'll have ways to learn about it. Whenever you buy this software from us, it comes with a mastery class. So you're not like stuck not knowing how to use it. So we have a mastery class that you can either do on your own, or you can work with one of our employees who's very experienced in working with the designer software, and she can show you how to use this software. So, and those classes don't cost anything. So if you purchase this right now, it's a really great time to get it, because this software is going to include the embroidery hoop of your choice. So if you have an 880, it comes with the jumbo hoop. If you have the 790 or 7 series, or even a 5 series, any of the hoops we've got right here, you can get that for free. And that can be as much as a $600 value. So this month is a really great time to make the investment. And, you know, with this winter weather, what a great time to go ahead and do this. You can purchase this and we can ship it to you. I mean, the fact is that right now, with all the things going on with COVID, if you're local and you want to go ahead and get this, we can ship it to you. So we can get you that and your embroidery hoop. So you just tell us which embroidery hoop you want. And again, free shipping through Monday night. So what a great time to go ahead and buy everything. One of the other things I want to tell you about, if you're not aware of it, is that Bernina has a wonderful big book of embroidery. Now, say you have embroidery on your sewing machine. Say you've bought a 590, or you've bought a 790, or you've bought the embroidery unit with your 7 series or your 5 series recently. This is the book to get. Now, one of my goals this year, and we'll see if Margaret has the time to do it, but I really want to do it this year, is I want to learn how to use the Bernina embroideries, because I have an 880. And so I haven't really played with it very much. I know how to do a little bit with it, but I asked one of the Learning Center people about whether or not, you know, what do I need to do to learn embroidery, because I'm just really novice at it. And she suggested that anyone who's got a Bernina embroidery machine, they should have this book, because it will walk you through everything you need to get really good at embroidery. So this is my choice this year of something I'm going to do. So maybe this is a great time to go ahead and purchase your embroidery book, so that you can make sure that, you know, the nice thing about a book like this, they've got the spiral bound, and you can lay it out and you can say, okay, I want to learn a specific thing. You can jump around in the book, or you can start from the beginning and go to the end. And you can just have this right here for you, and you can make a plan that you would go ahead and learn a little bit at a time. And as you have questions, if something doesn't seem clear, you have us to ask. So those things I wanted to tell you about today. But now I want to get into a couple of little special deals we've got going on. So I'm going to take you over here to the 790. Now we have this gorgeous 790 here in the shop, and look at the beautiful table it is sitting here with. This is a horn table that was made specifically for Berninas, and it has a hydraulic lift that you just press a button. The machine can go completely down inside of here. You can put, there's a nice little cover you can put on top, And you can close this all up and make it just the size of the top of this desk, and everything's put away, so when the grandkids come, you don't have to worry about them messing with any of your sewing machine. The other nice thing about this is there's a spot here. These are magnetic for your pins. This is for your spools of thread. And over on this side, there's a dedicated space for your embroidery unit. And then over here, we have notice it's got it also had that plexiglass piece that fits around the machine so that you have a big flat surface to do your quilting. But you also have right here this wonderful hooping station. And the hooping station, the really cool part about it is it holds this in place for you so you can loosen up and be able to take out this in and out. And I didn't have to mess with my hoop at all. It just stays in place. This will work for your big hoops. It'll work for your little hoops. That's all here. Now, if you buy one of the $7.90 right now through the month of February, we are offering this particular cabinet. We are offering that for half price. So, $7.90, get your cabinet, half price. And I will tell you, owning one of the bigger machines, I have learned that having a cabinet is probably the best investment you could make to making sewing just seamless. You can sit down, you can get started, and you're ready to go, and no problems with it whatsoever. The $7.90 and our $8.80, both of them, you can get cabinets that they fit right into, and you are set and ready to go. And for the rest of this month, what we are doing with the $7.90, you purchase the $7.90, we'll give you this cabinet for half price. So really great deal on that. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is we were talking about the $8.80 a little bit, and this is the machine I own. And I will tell you, there is nothing I've ever sewn on that sews like an $8.80. It is just truly, once you sit and you sew with that, the way that it feels to sew on this machine is amazing. We can order you a new one, but this particular one has been used, but it has very few stitches on it. The embroidery unit has 0 stitches on it. And so this was traded in for another machine from us, and we are going to be selling this. And if you are interested in having a $8.80 and you have been thinking about it, well, we've got this used one, or you can buy a new one. Used one is going to have a year warranty on it, and that's all encompassing from us. And if you buy a new one, obviously it has a full Bernina warranty on it. So if you are thinking that you want to get an $8.80 and you want to buy a new one, remember that designer software I was telling you about? You're going to get this for free. So buy an $8.80, get your designer software for free. So that is quite the deal. That is going on through the rest of this month. And that's an in-house deal for these two things I just told you about. Those are just our deals. So if you've been thinking about a $7.90 or you've been thinking about an $8.80, this is really a great time to purchase those. I wanted to show you, this is the 7 and 8 series embroidery unit. This is the embroidery unit that would go on your $8.80, it would go on your $7.90, or it could go on your $7.70. And we have those available right now. So if you have a $7.70 at home and you've been thinking about adding embroidery to it, this is a really wonderful time to do it. So your embroidery package here, these are very nice. This embroidery unit only runs $2,000. And so if you've been thinking about going ahead and getting the embroidery unit, we're throwing in the big book of embroidery. I can talk today, I really can. The big book of embroidery. We are including that with the sale of every embroidery unit. So think about what you want to do. Those are all our own local deals. And please remember that when it comes to buying Bernina things, accessories are one thing, but on the machines, they have to be, you have to live within 100 miles of our dealership. We can't sell it to you if you live outside of that, because then we can't warranty it. So that's the deal with the Bernina sewing machines. Now, we're open. We haven't closed through the snowstorms because I have a wonderful partner who grew up in the UP and nothing bothers him with snow. I might have stayed home, but he wasn't going to. So we're here. So if you're having any issues, any problems, or you just want to even say hi, we'd love to hear from you. Email us at info@universityofsewing.com. We are there. We pretty much try to answer that at least 2 times a day. So if you don't get an answer right away, please don't think we're ignoring you. It's just sometimes we get a little bit busy with whatever we're doing and we don't get to the emails that quickly. So if it's important, please call us. We're at 812-323-2665. We answer the phone all the time. And now I have the phone also set up so that if we're on the phone, because we've got call waiting, we've only really got the 2 lines. And if it goes to call waiting and perhaps we have a chatty customer on the phone, now I've got it set up. If we don't answer that right away, it goes to my cell phone. So we are answering phones anytime you guys need it. And we have the email address, our online website. You can get a lot of answers there. All of the mastery books for Bernina are on our online store. So if you go to universityofsewing.com and you look at the main menu and it says Bernina sewing machines on there, click on that. You can see different things about our machines, but you can also see all of the ebooks that Bernina offers. You can see the mastery books that are offered. You can go on there and download a bunch of different things that are really helpful. And there's also some really cute things, like there's a shopping list and a sewing a planner on there. So there's just some really fun little extras on there too. If there's anything that, say you're thinking, you've been looking at the 880 or you've been looking at the 790 or even a 770 and you have questions, call us up. You can ask for me. My name is Margaret. I have pretty much sewn on all of these machines. I know a lot about them. If it's an embroidery specific question, I'm probably going to take and send you to our embroidery expert, who is Alice. She'll probably call you back about that. So we'll probably take a message for you and to have a time where you and Alice can talk. If it's something specific about machine quilting or long arming, then we're probably going to have you talk to Heather Alexander. And if it's just about quilting in general, we have Denise here. So we have experts on all these different things. And as far as just general machine use and sewing clothing and knowing a lot about like needles and how the machines work, I'm usually the person who's going to answer that. We have all of our employees know about our machines because they use them every day. We love our Berninas and we want you to love yours. So please, if we can help you, just let us know. We'd love to do that. Everybody have a wonderful Friday. It looks like the sun shines out. The snow is supposed to melt away by mid next week. So if you can't get out, you can shop online and you get free shipping. Remember, the coupon code is just free shipping. So I made it as easy as possible for you. Please go ahead, and if you ever have a problem with the website, I know sometimes websites are a little daunting, do not hesitate to call us. We'll help you out. We can take your order over the phone. You don't even have to mess around with the website. We can just take it over the phone. So don't hesitate. Again, that phone number is 812-323-2665. We're at the universityofsewing.com, and we would love to hear from you. Have a great day, everybody.